Hi, this is Alexplore. This is another Alexplore. I am doing it in a different angle because I want to show off the articulation of this. Well, more like the original line of GMs. Like they all have similar architecture. Just that this time we have the Intercept custom here, so we will play with that. I also want to show something that is not necessarily consistently shown, but are kind of part of the lore. So let's get started at those details. First one would be this knee pad on the joint. This is the part used to give the armor articulation for Gundam and some early type and guard custom, which we may or may not do in the future, but it is based on the same joints, so it would have that. And another detail is how they have a joint. Well, they give an extra joint to cover the polycap joint. Like the polycap joint is inside, so it gives you extra range, extra up on the shoulder. The neck have the visor can go up. I didn't show that, but not a big deal, but you know, it exists. The head got some extra, the neck got some extra range. It's not just one ball joint, it's a ball joint on a hinge, so it can look up further than usual. Like you can see the head dig into the collar hole. Thrusters can articulate. Beam saber, we showed that it can turn, or beam saber clamp can turn. The apogee motors on the shoulders can move as well, so extra range, extra movement range for the arm. And the most impressive part, the waist. I'm sure that's not intended, but that's how far I can go. Like it can literally just sit like that. Oops. Yeah, it can literally sit like that. Very impressive. So what they usually do these days, or what people usually do these days, to show how impressive the articulation is, it's by doing the Ironman pose. So we are going to do that with the Intercept custom here. Alright, let's see. And the arm's a little bit short. The arm's a little bit short for that. Let's see. Let's start from the fist. Let's see how low can the fist go. Oh, actually, there we go. Okay, let's turn this way. Alright, maximum and here we go. Okay, so the arm's a little bit short. Yeah, more in frame. The arm's a little bit short, but otherwise pretty stable. Let's see if I can make it more like, actually cool instead of just it did it. I mean, if we put it on the back like that, you can do this. But yeah, so yeah, to be honest, the Ironman pose is more about ratio than actual articulation. Like, you can have articulation as impressive as the GM Intercept custom here and still couldn't pull it off. It's more about ratio, how everything is. It's more about ratio and how everything is laid. I think the problem here is actually, for the GM Intercept custom here is not itself, more like the legs to pull off this, well, to give it, to have this full fire armor here under the, like, outside of the skirt. Like, I'm not sure why they do that, but I guess this looks cooler because, it is thinner. Like, it does looks, well, I wouldn't say it looks better, but it does looks lengthy, a cooler dude vibe instead of the more, some say, derpy vibe of Standard GM. Oh, and another thing about the Intercept custom, it is called the most shaft HG because it costs the same as the guard custom, which we have the menu here, which the guard custom come with a back shield and 2 beam daggers instead of just 1 beam saber, and is practically the same model, like same shoulder RPG motor. The leg armor is actually more complex, hence why we have that knee part there as well. Yeah, not saying it isn't a bad deal. It is okay. Gunpla in general are a good deal, and I think the Intercept custom isn't a bad deal per se, but there are others right next to it that cost the same and literally have more stuff. But as a collector, as a fan, it's fair. Thanks for watching.